some mosaic going. Where's our visualizer? Oh, that's right. Winamp. Oh, no. Milk. Drop. Oh, milk drop installer. Close. How about that? Oh, everything will be slow. Yeah. All right. I don't know if anybody's here yet, but we're doing it. Things are happening. Milk drop 3. Oh yeah. Is that working? Is that killing the stream? It's probably a little high tech. Maybe I'll stop it just in case I'll look on the other thing, on the other one. It's so wild though. I don't know if it's crashing the stream. Just in case we needed to have a full screen visualizer just to welcome people in. Welcome to day 10 of Daisy Trains, part 3, episode 7, season 4. We're actually live? I think so. Oh yeah, there's the little email. Whoa, I don't even know where my mouse is. Whoa, this is pretty trippy. Where's the chill ones? Yo! Yeah, this is... So, you know this thing, having two of them. This visualizer that came with Winamp like 25 years ago or something. Badass, cool milk drop. This is it in today's using like OpenGL or something, running at 60 frames a second, and it reacts to any audio that's going on your computer, I think. There's something about the whoa, look at that. If I turn this up, oh yeah, that'll do. I want to know who engineered this. It's pretty like full on. How are we, man? Stream was in jeopardy today. I had to do some work. And I was just trying to smash it out. Ding, ding. Whoa, this is a lot. Whoa, that's so cool. I guess they're all just shaders. It's just like a little shader that takes in an amplitude or something. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, anyway. Oh yeah, what is this? So is there a delay from when you type? If I type hello, it comes up pretty quick-ish. I think there's like a ultra low latency mode, but it at the potentially lose quality. Oh yes, I did another commit after the stream yesterday. It was pretty cool because I don't know where we left it. The train was on the track. Now there's a new concept in steering. Oh, I had to the track directions were not quite working, but now you see there's a new paradigm. So when there's more than one option, there is a priority, and you can switch it by switching what it is. So this train will go this way. Yep. And then we'll carry on straight. Ding 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 ding. Oh, whoops! I always do that. The train is, yeah. I don't know how whether this is something that would need to be turned on and off, or whether it's actually a good mechanic. I want you to go that way. Maybe it's an overlay thing. Yep. So the whole yeah. So now the track determination of the train of what way to go and everything is much more simple. It just always takes the one that it's told to take. Dum 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 dum. I did think that there was a way to. I mean, theoretically now you could step through the lists and go there, I'm going to go there, then I'm going to go there, and then I'm going to go there. You could build a full line, but I don't really know what that would achieve. Oh yeah, I forgot about slopes. That's kind of cool. You can get pretty techy with it. So that will go that way. Because it's hard to know at a glance what way it's going to go. That's going to go that way. We have the full crossroads. Go through there. This one needs to go there. Then go that way, then go that way. Train conduction. Oh, yeah, that way. Yeah. These little cones, these little party hats. Oh, true. Yeah, I mean, there was like a question of like, do you actually try and make something high tech like Skitty Skylines? You know, with like, they got rad build tools and all these. And I was like, nah, I think like there's something about the simple underlying tile-based system or something. Unless, you know, you could go into full like rails are all like procedurally built across something, terrain or something, and then you could get off the grid. So I don't know. Irregardless, this could be good if this had a little black thing underneath it. Like, okay, let's not worry about all the complicated things. Debug. I wonder how hard that'd be to... Oh, where's the other? Is this the mouse I use? I guess it is. Debug text. Genie log debug text. Okay. Draw debug world, draw debug screen. Draw position equals thing. And then you could do a rectangle. Rect equals 0, 0. We don't really know how wide the text is. Width and height. Say we made it like 250. Y. Draw position plus 10. Oh, that's going to draw it on top. Is that how that works? Yeah. So we need to know the we need to know the Y draw position in advance. I guess we could just say I32 rect. How you doing today anyway? How's things going? Rect Y position equals gdebug text log.count, like that. I mean, height might be a better. That almost did it. Debug Y draw position. Oh, what is it? Screen text Y. $550 seems large. Oh, there it goes. Here. It's quite wide. I mean, I don't think we need to use this chungus. Can we do load font and we'll set it to 24, 0. I don't know what this means, but it seems to work. Oh, that didn't work. What happened? Genie initialized. File font liberation mono failed to open file. Res fonts liberation mono regular .ttf liberation mono regular ttf res fonts liberation mono regular. Why did it fail? Oops. Warning, file IO. Oh, am I quoting the whole thing? My bad. What's the problem, sir? Too many arguments. This should be EX. Now, how about that? Hey, that kind of just worked. It's kind of funny how it jumps around a bit. Work is like fine, but you know, this I kind of would wish that this, oh yeah, that doesn't work on the first thing. I kind of wish that this project could be the full focus. In terms of, you know, because it's like the streaming, the writing of the program, and the making of the videos, and that could take up all the time. But obviously there's I don't have any funding or anything. So, and I've got, you know, clients that I've worked with for like 10 years. So it's weird to jump from one headspace into the other. I mean, we all have to do it to some degree, I guess, depending. I wonder if you could measure the text to the longest one. It's kind of crazy that it just... $70, I guess we only want to do this if gdebug text log count equals 0 return. Is that just a thing? That's quite a... Yeah, but I mean, you know, it's kind of, if this project proves to be valuable, then maybe it will naturally go there. Where does the train go initially when I click that button? Those debugs are probably quite small for the old mate stream. You got to prove yourself, daisy chains. Oh, that was one thing I liked about IMGUI. You could like put these in different columns. I don't know how to do that kind of formatting. It's very clever, IMGUI. I couldn't get it working. Have you worked with IMGUI before? Dear IMGUI? Dear IMGUI? Let's just go at -10. Where do we draw this text? Where do we draw it? We do it in the actual render call, don't we? Genie renderer. We draw this stuff, and this should probably just go in here. Draw rectangle. 0, 0. And it doesn't have to be that big. 200 by, is it like 24 or something? I guess we could go gdebug screen text y -10. Ding, 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 ding. Rect y position 5%. Rect y position plus 20 or something. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's kind of cool. Now that's kind of readable. I don't know if it's teeny tiny on stream, probably. When you start the train, it starts somewhere else. I could debug the wheel position and figure out where it is, I guess. Yeah, that's right. Pushing buttons. Yeah, I mean, I'm inspired to go and like write the graphics APIs, or like, you know, I'm inspired to one day go into Raylib and like start rebuilding it. Not rebuilding Raylib, but rebuilding just the bits that the game needs, which is probably underestimating a potentially huge task, but it would be cool. So how hard is train cars actually? Really? Reviewing the prototype. Once we get beyond the prototype, then we just got to figure everything out from scratch without reviewing. So prototype review, there was, the train had a thing called connections max connection history. And a connection was just node 1 and node 2. So where it had been. I started tagging these. So the train then, for each of its cars, calculated the offset train value minus offset plus I plus 1. So this is like update the cars and then offset them. And then we just look into the connections array to get which cell they should be. And then we did that same stuff to interpolate them across. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I could probably zoom in a bit. I was in solo mode. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I started looking into it. Have you seen that new one, Clay? C layout, which is like a C-based library for UI that the dude's just been posting videos about it and stuff. It looks really cool, but like it just straight up wouldn't compile on MS3C, so I was just like, oh. And then IMGUI I couldn't get that going with C IMGUI and Raylib C IMGUI. It was, I just gave up. I was like, who needs a UI tool? Who needs a UI library? Not me. Not me. So we're not actually using this rail. We are. I guess currently we don't have a way for the train doesn't know what rail connection it's on. We have no way to get these. We're just sort of setting them, and all they do is note these are stored and used for rendering rail only. It would be cool if we could actually get them, but we can't. But we can't. Yeah. Yeah, there's no callback to... Did we think about setting them... We've got... This rail node is just so crazy. We could just build them and store them. This is all a little bit fragmented at the moment. Oh, these rail nodes have these priorities, which are kind of cool. We could return to the 2 nodes each connection, but then we have to look them up and do the thing and figure them out. I think we just bail on that. Oh yeah, where are they? The triple pointers. You know, they're actually like not that bad. They're just like that. It's the same thing. But it allows them to be variable length if you've got a allocation, what do you call it, like strategy, which we do. So they get put on arenas. We don't actually malloc them. So this is rail connection pointer to connection history. Again, that's like 10. Is this going to throw an error because I'm like, it's null? We just set them to 0. We can't do that. Why not? Oh, rail connection 0. I kind of want something else that's not a rail connection. Something like this is kind of dumb. Struct train. Train connection. This is a bad naming. We're just going to do it anyway. Train connection. And it has rail node 1. Maybe a direction. Maybe it doesn't need a direction, but we can store the curve offset position on it. So then once we've calculated that, we can just store it and the cars can reuse it. So we'll comment that and say train connection history, max connection history. Train car. Should we change this to train engine? We did this before, didn't we? Apply it. Oh, that's right. Dum 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 dum. Type diff struct train car. Train car. Expected a declaration. There it is. What is this activating extensions whenever I try to build? Oh, it doesn't like it. Oh, it has to have a thing. Alright, trains. Oh, oops. Dum 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 dum. Did that? Yes, that makes sense. Yeah, there's quite a bit of overlap going on until things become. Last time I had a thing called a type def struct train transform or something like that, which had position, rotation, last node, next node, and then they stored them, but I don't know whether, and then had a function to do that. Note, perhaps combine common train elements and functions. And what did it just say? Who knew? Don't really need a scale right now. Is that all it needs? What did we have in the last one? Oh, it needs all the deltas and whatnot. Next, last. Yeah, I guess we'll get those as well. Or a train connection. It could just have train connection. Current connection, maybe? We're copying that data. This is a bad idea. F32. What did we have again? What do we call them? Connection, distance, connection traveled, connection delta. This feels dumb, but maybe it's okay. Well, this is not necessary, I don't think. Gotta love them triple pointers. So it's as simple as this. Train movement. Dun, dun, dun. Oh yeah, the train world position, that was cool. Genie debug text. White and just nothing. Dun 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 dun. Formatting, always formatting. Oh, it did it automatically. You could do like something like that. Okay, and then all this stuff, I don't know why this is here. Now we need to do car, update cars. Cars. We're gonna have to give the train some cars, a train engine, to do add cars. Train car cars, we're just gonna have one. Update cars, 4 size, usize equals 1. This is kind of dumb, but we'll do it like that. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. That's not right. So we got the car, the train car, car. Train car, car. Now, why refigure it all out again? Update trains. Okay, for the car. We need the F32 offsets equals train current. Do we still have the train? Connection delta minus what's car offset here? It's a constant float car offset 0.55. Const. What's the naming convention for consts? Consts. What is it? A float? Yeah, 0.55 F float. 0.55 F. Ah, car offset equals global constant. So car offset times I plus 1. We learnt this by just trial and erroring. We've already done the errors. I32 cell offset equals 0. If the offset is less than 0.0 F, the cell offset equals I32 ceiling of the absolute offset. What? Don't argue with the prototype. Okay, connection pointer. No, this is a train connection. Pointer connection is on the cell offset. If no connection node 1 or connection node 2, we bail, right? Note, this just stops us exploding when the train hasn't yet built up a history, connection history, yo, a history of connections. F32 adjusted delta equals F mod F offset. Oh. F mof 1.0, we mod it with 0 F adjusted delta. This math seems sketchy to me. Adjusted delta plus equals 1.0 F. Copilot keeps trying to like save me from the mistakes I'm about to make. Oh, it knows that we just want to do that. We just want to skip all this and get this blind point by the adjusted delta of connection node. Connection curve offset. Beautiful. Oh, and this is only if connection, oh, I guess we just direction. That's why I wanted to store a direction. It was smart. It could see ahead. Direction. Yeah, sorry if this seems a little like impossible to follow or understand. I feel the same way. Direction is equal to a corner direction. If this is a corner, then do the curve adjustment. Else. Oh, we need vector 3 up here. We'll set it vector 3. Car position equals vector 3 is 0. Else car position is a simple lerpinator. And then we need to do this stuff as well, which we did up here. Vector 3 facing. The yes, yeah. So right now it's just drawing the train again, but let's get ourselves a little model. Let's make it fun. Oh. Yeah, isn't that crazy when in C when you learned that arrays are just pointers. Import GLTF. So we were with Train Electric City. ABC. Train locomotive. What are these double ABCs? Oh, are these little passenger windows? They're like the Sydney trains. I think we had City A, didn't we? City double A. Oh. Oh, it's a different type. My bad. Carriage, container blue. Oh, it's a container. The containers are pretty good. And if we scale this to 237, yeah, that's good. 2324, whatever the scale was. Yeah. All right. It was, what was it? Container blue. Don't save. Exciting times. Where was this? Where am I? Who am I? What are we doing? Daisy trains, models, Kenny train kit, models, GLB format. Were we doing GLBs? GLBs. What do we got? What do we got? GLB. It's a char. It's a 37. It's a 37 char. Finally, we got containers. We didn't even know we had containers. Train carriage container blue. Copy. Dev daisy trains. C daisy trains. Res daisy trains. Models. Train electric. We must underscore the underscores. Train container game.h under models. Models. Model train car. That's all we need for now. Game models dot train car load model train carriage container blue rail trains. Then when we draw the model, oh, we need to fix all this. Car world position facing world position car models dot car engine train car. What happens? Well, we first need to very importantly set that connection and the connection history. I can delete all this commented stuff because it's bad. If next node. So we're making the connection here. This is where we make the new connection. Node 1 is last node. Curve offset positioning is train, curve offset direction is train direction. And then we need to kind of shuffle them all along. How did we do it in the last one? Set next. I remember this. Bloody blah 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 blah. Move all connections over one. We went for use size well, it's only one. Oh, we did it backwards. That's right. Let's make the train have a thing. Define cars as 10 for now. Okay. Then trains, max train cars. This is all important stuff for here. Max train cars. Yeah. Max train car. So this is I equals max train cars minus 1. I is greater than 0. Not equal to 0. I minus minus. Connection temp equals connection equals temp. We copy it into there. Connection history I equals temp. Why did we make a copy? And then add the 0th element to the last connection. What? Why is connections 1 set there? So this, we're starting at the end. And we're getting the one before it and moving it into this one. We're copying that one out. Copying that one out for some reason. I don't know why. Equals connection. This may be super busted. Okay. What did I do wrong? Nothing. Let's just give it a shot. Okay. Albert Reinstein, C++ game engine development. What is it you're doing? No, I'm just kidding. Feel free to some stream, wonder beyond the 1,000 point things started to grow faster. I think, to be honest, the streams that I do are pretty small. It's more to do the videos that I made that are kind of, they used to be just videos about what I was doing offline, but then I started streaming it and then cutting videos out of the streams, kind of. So I think that I managed to have a couple of boosts and subs through those videos more than the streams. If you know what I mean. I don't know if that's helpful. But making like digests. We're gonna crash. Oh, I see a train car. Now just offset that bad boy. Now just offset that bad boy. Yeah, but in saying that, I didn't really get much. See, I do live streams. Do you create the vid for your stream shorts or edits? Well, here's the here's the rub. My job for 10 years has been a video producer, like editor. So I found it more natural to edit together pieces of content that would be like a, reasonably fun way to put all this stuff down into a little story. And by story, I don't mean like a YouTube short. I mean like a, you know, like a little narrative, so that people could get on board with what I was doing and whatnot. And they've just started becoming, they're not like streams cut into videos. Yeah. But they're becoming a bit more like that. But yeah, I had to make like 7 or 8 of them before YouTube even let anybody know I was. Even now, I put out 2 videos ago. YouTube was showing it to everyone. I don't know, it might have been a better quality video or a topic that more people were interested in, because it got like reasonable amount of like traction, and then the last video just kind of, you know, like 10% of that or something. So you never know. It's up to YouTube if it puts it in front of people, and then it's up for people whether they think it's interesting to click and listen. So yeah, I don't really know. What was going on? We followed this pretty closely. I think with the live stream, people like to see the engine, the product quite regularly. Oh, I see. That's cool. Yeah, because people, every time someone comes in the stream, they're like, what's going on? What's going on? And you might just be like tunneling into some thing. No, all good. I'll check out your streams. I'm sure your engine is interesting. I'm pretty noob to all this sort of back-end stuff. We were. Jeez, this monolith of a file. Oh, sit next. I see you. I see you sit next. Now that we got this little debug print thing, why don't we just print out some car data? I guess it's going to do it multiple times, isn't it? Maybe we could do a little debug update here. Or did I just forget to change one of these to from car position to train position? Car world position. I don't know if that music's too loud. It's quite loud to me. Let's do a why pink when it could be purple. Genie, don't worry about car rotation. What we need to do is car, oh, it's gonna, connection, node world position, car world position, next position, car world position. So offset. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Self-taught on live stream. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I know. At first, when I first started streaming, I didn't really know what I was doing. Still don't really know what I'm doing, and it's quite a crazy experience to be like, okay, here's a issue, and I don't know how to fix that. Whoa, look at that. Why is it growing? Oh, that's for each car. That's kind of cool. But all of them are getting the same position. The offsets are working though, that's cool. But the world position offsetting is not working. Must be something to do with the way we're setting this stuff down here. So max train cars, we go backwards through the list. Why do we set... Or do we have to do it manually? Because we can't do it in that loop. Ooh, next rail. Oh, is this, we set one before we change all this stuff. So this actually needs to happen up here. We'll do a note. Changing, updating the history. Update, not a hack. Update the connection history. Okay, equals a rail connection. Train, last train, curve offset. This is a train connection, sir. That was me, I think. Yes. Oh, why are we building it? Okay, yeah, we do that. Oh, yeah. We were doing it correct, I think. No, we need to do it after next and last. Okay, so we set the next and last, and then we set that. Oh, that's good. Sometimes you know what's going on, but you haven't followed it through in your head. Are we gonna get a train car after we... Oh, dude. Something's just being hard set, right? I'm just doing something silly, I'm sure of it. Hello. Hello, mate. Hello. What's happening in your neck of the woods, mate? Train. Okay. Offset is the train connection delta. Is it? The connection delta, which is also known as the T value, minus the car offset times the blah, blah, blah. Cell offset, da 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 da. Yep. Train connection equals train connection history cell offset. If we don't have a node, then the adjusted delta is f mod f of offset 1.0. If adjusted delta is less than 0, then we add 1. The car position is set to 0. Vector 3, let's rename this. Okay, the next position is vector 3, 0. Oh. We're not getting any kind of... We can reuse direction equals. Vector 3 V3. So what? Howdy, governor. Vector 3 subtract from these two, and then direction equals normalized direction. We were missing some steps. And then based on that, we either lerp or lerp. And then facing equals next position in the car world position. We normalize that. Facing X, facing Y. What is direction even used for? It's not even used. Is it used here? Oh, this is for all cross-product stuff, so we don't actually need that. Okay, never mind. Let's just make sure these are connection, node 2, and the adjusted deltarini. Or we flip them to node 1 to the node 2. Yeah, this is exactly what we're doing. So perhaps the problem is that we're not setting the history correctly. I would imagine. I would say we're not setting the history. Oh, or maybe we are. Whoa, look at it go. Whoa, what did I do? There's always something crazy going on. All of them are behaving okay except for car 1. Yeah, not. Oh, I don't know if it's going to be easy to see what's. Oh no, I did a thing. I don't know if it's going to be easy to see, but now the rail has switchable things based on, like, if there's more than one option, you can switch them. See these little arrows that show now it's going to go up. And if we had another one there, we could set that to go that way. So now we've got switchable tracks. And the main thing is the rail actually works. I don't know what's up with car 1 though. Car position, it keeps bouncing between. Yeah, we fancy that. I don't know how it's going to manifest in a game mechanic. I mean, other than that, that's pretty cool. But whether it becomes readable. So what's up with car 1? Oh, the other car. Look at them all. They're all pretty overlappy though. If I change this constant, if I change the constant, I don't even know what I changed it to make it work, to be honest. I need to make this draggable. That's a thing that needs to happen. Connection history 1 is incorrect. Connection history 0. This thing here. Last and next. So we've copied them all over. This comment is all wrong. Or is it? Oh, well, We also, oh, this is what it might be. This midpoint. The curve offset should be set first. Man, this is like, reminds me of some Modern Transport Tycoon jam. Go back, I want to hear it again. Don't worry, man. We're using the force more than anything else. Are you impressed with the fact that the train just disappears there? Oh, buddy boy. Oh, no, it's still broken? Oh, the connection... The train is setting the wrong thing somewhere. I feel like the trains need to be... They don't really physically work so well. But who cares? Yeah, there were some fun bugs yesterday. No pun. Whoa, that's what happens when you click the train, you re-parent the train. If I do this, this is going to cause some overlapping. Wrapping and overlapping. Don't worry about it. Who needs a way to remove rails? Yes, that's it. Get out of bed and stream. Go out there. Be an idiot in front of the world. And by the world, I mean the 7 viewers. They're all pretty understanding. I mean, I don't know about your crowd, but my crowd are pretty understanding of shenanigans. In fact, I think that's what they're here for. They've got their own code problems. They come here to see someone else flailing and every now and again having a nice win. Wow, trains are cool, aren't they? When we moved to Australia and to Sydney in particular, do we really need... Whoa, okay, calm down. They have trains here. Like back home, they didn't really have trains. Hey, Andy, trains are not a thing you would say. Auckland is famous for trains. But the Sydney trains are pretty badass. They've got new metro trains that you go down like 6 floors into the train station and then the doors open. Driverless trains. You go in. They go so fast, and they get you there real quick. So what's the bug here? When the train... Oh, we need the slowdown method. We need the delta time shifter. And Genie.c in this update, Genie time update. If is key pressed, key is it equal, key equal, Genie timescale up, if key minus, Genie clamp 10 times speed. 15 times speed. Why not? Delta time times time scale. Oh, we Lou and I did a little like, you know, weekend getaway or something. We went to Christchurch and no, actually this was we went down we went to Christchurch and then we got a hire car and we drove across the mountains to the west coast, and then we took the scenic train from like Westport to Christchurch. Badass, man. Everyone on the train was over 60. Didn't matter. You start on the wild west coast and it's all like rainy mountains and forest and stuff, and you go through this mega tunnel, and when you pop out the other side, it's like Lord of the Rings, like mountains and what do they call them, viaducts, big like gorges with streams going through and the whole landscape changed. Man, badass. And there was like a hot pools in the middle of the mountains. Okay, so do we have a little time scale? So I think the issue occurs when the train, right now it won't have a problem because it's switching to that, but once it switches to a linear one, okay. I think the direction is being incorrectly set. Something, is it the direction? I think it's the direction. Train direction, and then train direction. We need to set this connection at the end. We need to set the direction to the new direction. Yeah, I was watching on YouTube some tourists doing a scenic rail from Christchurch to Auckland. And well, the train position is so wild at the beginning. Come on, no bugs. Yes. And man, it was beautiful. I was like getting some hella nostalgia for going back to New Zealand. Ugh. Trains. Oh, whoa. What happens if we go there? It does that thing. That's a bug from the original days. Original Daisy trains. Oh, it just missed it. Yeah. Well, that only took 1 hour. It does look a little wonky. Our curves are too short, really, or our trains need to be smaller, less chonkalicious. And faster, and less precision on these debug calls. Position. Oh, these are like, yeah, 2.2 Fs. Did you say you've never been on a train in New Zealand at all? Not even the Onehunga line or anything. No judgment. I'm not judging. I'm not judging, Andy. Now what? Now what do we do? And then? Now I don't know what to do. I guess we could try and tackle slopes. Slopes. Do I need that mouse hit point twice? Oh, we could make this rail builder way better so I don't have to click 2 times every time. It just goes dug 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 dug. Although it will... It'll go to that one first. That's a potential problem. I should have made the train faster as well. Oh, hello, Beezy. Hello, Scooper. Yeah. Hello. Hello, Beezy. Hello. I love the data. I love debugs. Oops. Oops. Yeah, we got to chat. That's right. I need them. I need to collect the memes when funny things happen. Do we have a? Oh yeah, we've even got a chat here. We don't have a fancy thing around it though. We got a doggy. Hey, chili beans. Oh, crash. Was that you that was saying zoom in the face cam? Someone was like, you know, you should zoom in your face cam. And I was like, look, I do what I want on this channel. I don't listen to people coming in here telling me how to run my stream. And then I immediately, oh yeah, that's a good idea. Zoomed in the face cam. Oh, what? That zoomed in face cam. Well, there's some LUT on here. It's making my earphones look kind of green. We got a doggy. That's the main thing, hey, Beezy. Yeah. Wait, I think we may have the power to... Hey Matt, how you going? Welcome to the stream. My name's Mikey, and today we're going to be working on how to get that salt and pepper look in your beard. What does the dog know about dangling pointers? She knows about she knows that they're not to be trusted. In fact, that's her general feeling about most things. People, places, events. She's actually quite sexist, like. That's nice. Well, like.
Kinda like this. Kinda like, oh, why's it got that?
Kinda like that. Hey man, how you going?
People are nice, eh? Mostly. Unless they're not. I think if you were like really, if you had a really big channel or something and you're doing really well, then people will start being mean. I figured out something. Okay, I won't talk about it because it's just lame. Can you imagine a map with like hundreds of trains? I can. Running at a lazy 1,000 frames a second. Oh, chili beans, I'm sorry. You just want to go to sleep. Oh, no, don't we all? Are we going to try and implement slopes, Beansy? Garbage collector vibes. No, that's the other dog. The other dog, Basco, down there. He's the garbage collector. He will eat literal poop. Not mine, obviously. He's saying my dog's garbage. Oh, BG, you're not garbage, are you? Friday streamers. Oh, what would be cool is like, how do you move the camera so that it moves with the train? Because the target will change the actual thing, but the offset is what you want to change. Target remains the same, but you want to be able to change the offset. So the camera position is whatever the zoom is. I wonder how hard that'd be to do. Is that a nice little side quest? Nah, I was gonna make a cup of tea actually. And was it gonna crash? Whoever thought daisy trains would come this far? Cool. Yeah, make a cup of tea, get a snack, and then maybe do some sloped rail. Good girl, Benzie. Good girl, Benzie. Theoretically, if the nodes weren't on a grid, if you could place the nodes yourself, I guess that's how like free building rail systems work. You place the nodes. We get off the grid, you place the nodes. You place them. Yo, sorry about that. Nice to stop by. Nice, thanks for stopping by, and good luck with the streams. Yes. Yeah, cool. Nice one. We will visit. Beauty. Why is it making it teal? Have I got some LUT on here? It's actually a blue cup. All right. I feel like it's Friday, you know, things are going so well. Oh, that's right, we were gonna try and do something cooler. How would you make the rail building work better? You want to click and drag. You could do a similar thing to the Daisy Trains one. Okay, so things are getting a little hectic. Train movement. Movement. We can do these mini marks. We'll put mini marks. It'd be cool to have a mini mark. Cars. Lowercase is within the function. And then next node. This function goes from 31 to 300. That's how long should a function be? No more than like 3 lines. Come on, man. So right now, we have no support for up and down. Rail updates. So this is mark build. Beep, 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 beep. All of this is build rail. Node get, we can mark node get node. I know the minimap is quite chaotic, but you know, we're keeping it live. Node get. connect valid, check active, make link, set priority. So we don't have up, and get next we don't have up. Are those the only two things we have? Otherwise, we're all right. I want to do check active. I want to move this later in the piece because it's kind of like a... We'll just put it at the bottom right now. It's not that interesting. Look at how many steps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 indentations. Deep. Imagine those people that do 8 space tabs. Stuff would be crazy. Okay, so if it's a north, south, it can either have so this is a north-south node. It can either slope up. Don't know about my drawing skills. Oh yeah, that's how that works. So it can either slope up north, or south. That's pretty basic. It's just that. So if incoming equals north, up north, return, we're traveling the north direction, we get the north priority, up south, and I think that's it for that. Incoming up east and up west. Oh, but down as well. Down north. We're traveling down into the north. Then it's the north priority. Down south, south priority. We will hope. Okay. So this just gets the next rail node. Could these all be else ifs so that we just get out of there? It's like a switch statement. So we just bail once we find the one oh, they're return nodes, so they don't, it'll return once it hits. Make link. We've got up easts. We can draw rail pieces. That's all fine. Get next and set priority. Connection, update connection points. So these set priorities. If direction equals north, northeast, southeast. Okay, so it's the north. Else if direction equals up north. So this is where we're making a priority. Node 1. North priority equals node 2. If node priority south node equals south. We go north and south. Those are pretty self-explanatory. Up south, down north. So up south returns north. Down north returns south. Down south, down south. And then we're down south. Okay. Kindly fill these out for me, sir. East and west, west and east, east, west, 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 east, 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 west, 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 east. And then here, if no link flags up north, up south, we'll do the other way around. Node link flags, in fact, we'll go up, down, up, down. Can you imagine the amount of state that was managed in like Roller Coaster Tycoon? His roller coasters they had like 64 different directions they could go in or something. And the sprite sheets were like 1,000 big or something per model. Up east, down east, up west, down west. So these could go up here for east and west. I'm sure there's something else I'm missing. We need to reset these. Ba-da. Ba-da. Oh no. Oh yeah. That it calls illegal. That is seen as illegal. There's some rules that are being... Oh, I pushed escape. Why would I do such a thing? There's rule bugs. This is going to be fun to build over and over again. Okay. I don't know why I'm putting so much effort into building this. I just think it's not going to work. But we'll give it a shot anyway. These start off with some garbage values. Wow, that just kind of worked. Straight off the bat. Wow, let's just say that the rail system... I try to stay under 20 lines, including blank lines and comments. That's pretty... It's like it slows down on slopes. I guess they're going a little longer. That's pretty disciplined of you. I'll probably break these things up into functions because there's some repetition going on. I like this magical music. Well, slopes just work. That gives me what's the word? It gives me hope that the underlying system's pretty robust because it doesn't care where the nodes are. Oh, chili beans. Did you hear a little something called nothing? Now we need to do the rotationals. Bruh. I remember in Transport Tycoon, the trains would go faster down the hill and slower up the hill, which was pretty cool. Nice. Oh no, we out of juice on the keyboard. We've done it. taken the keyboard to its knees. We've typed out too many lines on too many streams. Oh no, that probably wasn't a good idea. Have you watched that grueling? Jelly, that's enough. Have you watched that Emil name? That C programmer chap? She sounds so funny. Okay, Chili. Is this how I program C video? Okay, Chili. This how I program C video? This guy's unhinged and a bit of a genius. It's where I got all the header file module stuff from. He has these, he builds these crazy libraries for himself. The Wide Code Man. He's got some good stuff in that video. So trains, we had a movement here, straight movement. Now we need to do a thing called F32 pitch. Yeah, he's like an old school C programmer, and he's like, C's better than everything. He's a real pro C guy, and he's got some really cool, I mean, I was quite inspired to write C, because I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go to C++ for these reasons, you know, to do for operator overloading and namespace and stuff. And he gives a pretty compelling take on why you only need C. So this is saying A10F, whereby the old one had a completely different method of getting it. It had a direction ace and F at the facing. We could try it. We'll try it. We'll give it a whirl. And then train rotation X equals pitch. Oh, we actually lerped that, didn't we? We lerped train rotation X to pitch by 0.1. What do we do? Get frame time times 20. Genie clock delta time times 20.0f. I mean, he's not, I don't know if a zealot is the right word, but very zealous. So we have to fix model data to render a full rotation, because the renderer, Genie renderer, draw scene wants to render a model, and it has a model EX. And it has this rotation axis and rotation angle. But I think we're doing it differently here. We were rendering where is the renderer? Build route render. Draw model EX. This is the build cell. Train to be built. Draw the train. Model, train global position. Oh. we're actually updating the model transform, which is a matrix, not a transform. And that way we needed a model per car. Did we just copy the model per car, per train, and per car, and was like, oh, that works, that's crazy. A model, yeah, we copied the model into the car, so each car could have its own transform. We'll try with this again. Train car, model. Train C, when we init, we train car 0, game train cars I dot model equals the train car. Note, just copying the test model for now. And all a model is all a model is so it's using the same meshes, an array of meshes, or it's copying them all. Local transform matrix. Okay. Carry on. So we set the thing, and then we update the trains. Then we set the well position, and we did it in the render for some reason. When we rendered, it was just because we were trying to figure out how it worked. We did the model, and then we transformed the thing, and I don't know why we didn't just do it directly in the movement. So just here, train G game, we'll just get the model directly. Models dot train engine dot transform equals matrix. So it wants to do it this way. And we just need to make sure that we don't then, that we render with the thing being set to no rotation. We just set this to 0.0f. I don't know if this is the right way to go about it. Probably not, but we'll give it a blast and see if it's still... Oh. We're using that. We're using that to do the rail, I see. I guess we could... What does mesh data hold? It has a material and matrix. Yeah, I kind of want to get rid of this model data Y rotation thing completely. What? And it's funny, it reads the problems off this thing based on whether they're like truncated or not. All right, it's gonna fail. Okay, model data, we won't use that. Trains, model data, Y rotation, train model data. Why are there so many? Why are there so many? So this, maybe when we make the rail, when we draw the rail, here, maybe we just do a mesh data. Let's just see if we can do it this way. Equals. And the mesh data wants dot mesh to equal dot meshes 0. We get the mesh, and this has to be a copy of the mesh or a pointer to the mesh. A pointer to the mesh. Then it wants a material equals material model materials 0, and then it wants a matrix equals matrix rotate y, degree to rotation y rotation, and why not? And why wouldn't that just work? It might not. Not quite. Are we getting rail anywhere? Maybe we should... do we need to set this to something sane first? Data matrix 1 equals... oh, we also need to set the matrix rail matrix equals matrix identity, and then rail matrix equals translate the sucker. Hey man, what's going on? What's happening? What's happening? How you doing? How's morale? Oh, we did this once already, didn't we? And then matrix equals rail matrix. It was translate first, then rotate, wasn't it? Come on, show me the rail. Oh, don't break point. Show me the rail. Oh, I don't see the rail. Okay, maybe breakpoint's a good idea. Mesh data. Rail matrix. Oh, because we're also calling render model, this should be render mesh. Show me the rail matrix. Rail piece. Oh, she's off a little bit. They're all around the center. Connection.world position Is that what we want? Position is connection, world position. Do we rotate first? We did this, we had this problem on the grid, didn't we? So identity matrix multiply the cell transform and the world position. This is setting. I think it's on editor. Terrain editor. Enable disable. Matrix transform equals identity. Angle. We've got the angle, and then we rotate, and then we multiply the transform by the translation. That makes sense. So we do this. To apply the rail matrix by the matrix thingamabob. And give us a bracket. 2-minute delay. Really? Hello? Enter. Hello. I don't know, yeah, I don't know what the delay like is between you and the chat. Yeah, we did it. We are free of all our shenanigans. Does this mean the trains are gonna properly... Ooh, that looks pretty promising. Those don't have their, they're not being set yet. Whoa, did you... That was awesome. What's going on there? So, wow. Why did you get suddenly like that? Why did you on this rail go, wow? And then it's upside down. That's kind of cool. Oh, I keep pushing buttons. Don't push buttons. Ah. Oh. So what are we doing wrong in the trains then? Oh, yeah, because we're getting this facing thing, and I don't like this ATAN situation. Plus 1 minute. So you typed that a minute ago, but then when I'm talking, you guys are on a delay. I don't know, man. I'll look into it. Oh, we got direction and we're not using it, are we? But we will. We'll say this is asyn if and how did we do it? I don't even know how asyn works. It's asyn f of direction y. Simply put. Oh, this bug is weird. So this bugs out on the current thing, which is null. So this should not be called. Okay. Hopefully that fixed that. Yeah, that sucks. I wonder why. Maybe it's because I'm using the live chat from inside of speak the words inside of OBS rather than the YouTube one. So I could do a little Oh no, I'm going to get feedback loop. Turn off this. So if I go to the stream and go live, oh, I don't actually want to go live, do I? I want to go and is there like a streaming interface that shows me what's going on? Where's the live thingamabob? Okay, so this stream. Not now. Oh wow, okay. This is not the same thing. Maybe it's because I'm doing it that way and it's not the way to do it. Okay, that looks a little better. I mean, just ignore these magic cars for now. So that looks pretty good. Now what if we were to do like a thing? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, yep, we got it. So we need to connect there. Are you gonna do the thing? Oh, it didn't do that rotational, did it? Do the 0. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's your prerogative. Okay. Pitch. X equals learn. Pitch. Rotation X. Transform XYZ. XYZ. Degrees to rads. I think maybe we should make that times rads to degrees. Maybe I should be on Twitch. I don't know, there's something, everything I do is currently on YouTube and it's kind of like, I just have to deal with one place. Whoa, I'm a little high in the sky here. Down, down. Oh yeah, this bug is really annoying. Looking forward to squashing that one. Come on, train, do your thing. Do your little slopey uppy. Perfect. Yeah. Oh, did it right that way? Oh, it doesn't know about the reverse thing. Cool, let's get these other bad boys in here. So we must have done an adjustment on the last one too. Or did we not? It didn't seem like it. It's interesting. I guess we don't need it. We're doing this multiplication 2 times and we don't need it at all. So we're doing a lot of doubling up. We're doing a lot of doubling up here. Next position and vector 3 direction. Vector equals vector 3 0. No, we don't need to do that. We can figure it out right here. V3 sub from node 1 to node 2, but I think we're doing it from 2 to 1, right? Yeah, not right. Last node to the next node, okay. And then we normalize. And then we do we can get rid of this. Pitch ASNF with direction V. What are we calling this up here? We're calling it direction. We've already got a thing called direction. This one should be called direction V. Did that do anything? Let's just do it manually. Direction vector, direction vector, direction vector. Oh, it is undefined. Oh, okay, it was in that scope. That's fine. We'll do it for clarity. We're doing a lot of doubling up, so this is why we want to kind of combine some of this stuff. Direction vector, car rotation, x equals lip. And then we draw the model. Oh, we need to do the matrices. Matrix rotate. So all we're doing is the rotation. Note, we are only manipulating the local rotation. What kind of funny bugs have we introduced now? But when you type it, does it come up in the stream chat immediately? Obviously, yeah, that works. But then there's some round trip thing. It's got to get to OBS. Do. Down, 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 down. Are these? Yeah, they're still going to be reversed, aren't they? Got to make these trains faster and fix that bug where it's like, wow, it's such a big number outside of where it should be. All right, those are not right. There's some. Oh, I remember this bug where it goes on its side. That one worked right. The dancing trains are back. Okay, it looks like they're all sharing the same. Oh, we shouldn't be doing that at all. We should be doing just car transform for one thing. Car model dot transform. Now we need to be able to load our levels. Now we're getting into the territory of annoying and hot reloading. Hot reloading, that's a big topic. I've got my hotkeys are all slow. So we can go up and down and up. And this rail building thing needs to be faster. Shift R. I didn't get that one. Oh no, I've created a monster. Okay. Full screen visualization of the problem. Oh, we can actually speed up the thing. Okay, so that does that. It works on that one, not that one. Oh, let's... Oops. Alright, we've got some issues. Also, these are not rotating properly. What are we doing wrong with the car? Your equals this. Wow, that's weird. Oh, I've got to turn off that. Got to remember to turn off that. Okay. Model data. Okay, we don't want to send in that one. We want to send in the car model. What's the simplest thing I can make? Oh. Who designed this? Editor. Click, 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 click. Arthritis inducing game design. Plus. Plus. So that goes, they all get the rotation wrong. But other than that, they're behaving. How fast can we go? All right. So back in the old days, we did rotation, lerp, X, Y, yes, yes, facing X, yes, yes, and then we went down to render. And we just, we Z, Y, X'd. We did it the other way around. Are we not doing that? Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. And were we doing it at X, Y, Z? Just the global rotation. Why are we making this? Why aren't we just putting in the train rotation? Why are we doing it all 2 times? Car rotation. Come on, give me some glorious glory. Oh, buddy boy, make this better. Try and make it better. Try and make it better, better, better. Oh, that, it might just work to do like that. Okay. That first one is a little off. Oh, that looks good. 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 It's a little jankish. Have you considered making the train flex deform to match the tracks? It's not too harsh between carriages. Say what? Actually change the shape of the train. I'll be able to shift. Why is it like ding. We've got some overlappingness going on. Change shape dynamically and carriages to match the shape of the track they are on. I don't think this current shape is not right. Also, did we do any kind of adjustment to the movement of the train based on if it was on a slope set next? Wow, it was complicated to do it. All this code. Yeah, true. Maybe. Could be good. My problem with the rail dragging system is if it gets to there, I think we need a custom system as per usual. Yeah. Yeah, you could do some scale manipulations, eh? Squash and stretch. Is that what you're talking about? Oh yeah, we got trains on tracks and slopes. No way have we been only streaming for 222. Chew for 22. I don't know what you're talking about. This is going to be a highly realistic simulation game. Nah, yeah, it'd be interesting to see what you could do there. I'm starting to be a little concerned about my design choice to have these types of curves. Think more like a tube. Oh, you mean they actually bend around the track? Yeah, that could be cool. Yeah, I wonder how crazy the system would need to get to be able to just say link nodes and have them dynamically create the rail, and you could connect up crazy bends. And have the track procedural or something like the actual track model. We need support for more than one train. I'm interested in thinking of... Oh, sorry, I'm crumbing. Excuse me. What now? I was interested in the idea that the puzzles you got to solve are like... You've got a small amount of space or whatever, or a limited amount of track, but you need more than one type of train. And they've got to all interact in this network without crashing into each other. And then you can pick how long the train is, and how long it is like affects where it crashes or doesn't, or how fast or slow it is or something. Cheers, John Warner. Thanks for dropping by. And for that, if you see the cars bending around the tracks, you'll know where I got the idea from. The stretch goal is multiple trains, which shouldn't be too bad. I should really make trains and stuff dynamically allocated on an arena. Game.h. We're going to need to put, if we're going to do that, we're going to need to put the model inside the thing too. And now we need an entity component system, because now we've got all these big structs and they're going to overflow the cache lines and make it slow. Things we probably don't need. So let's give the game just going to change the name and give us 10 trains. Well, we'll call this max trains. Struct game. Oh, we did make that max trains, and then in game for, oh, do we do a thing called train in it? Here, for use size I is less than max trains, train engine train equals game train thing, and then we can set, whoa, let's get rid of all of these. Oh no, we needed that last one. And then this can be called train. All right, that'll fix up those. We also want to say that the train model equals a copy of that. No, we're testing with a global struct now. Let's get rid of that. So for the build mode as trains, we're gonna have a I-32 train count. Maybe we won't. We'll just have I-32 current train index, and then trains G game current train index dot active equals false. Then draw another thing where pop another train down. Game.c will set the game current train index to 0. And then when we go down, this is train build. If neighbor, let's now get the train. Train engine train equals the current train index. And this is kind of set next. So we've made this, oh whoops. And then we can go G game 1 over max trains. Okay. Now we need to loop every train for U size I equals max trains. Train engine train equals thing. And then we can get this whole big sucker. How big is it? It's all the way. Boom. Kinda. Something went wrong there. Train.active. Yeah, we want this. Why they're confusing amounts of... Is it this? It's this, right? Tab it in. Yo, is that it? Did we just do it? Da 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 da. Exception has occurred. Terrain. What? Render commands. Render command count is high. What happened? Yeah, save files still broken. That might be the next stream. What happened there? That was a strange one. Must be something to do with something. So we've got, oh yeah. Let's be careful there because the train model is actually, the train engine, the train model dot transform, and then we want to send in the train model. I don't know if that was what the bug was. Oh, again, this bug. So what does it want? It wants the current node that is null, and the current cell is current cell. Are you a real cell? You look like a real cell, so what's causing the bug? I don't know. I don't know. So this is terrain draw call has been called. The terrain is unable to read in memory. So who called the terrain draw call? Who's calling terrain renders? Render model, that's a model data. Model data. Let's just check this. What did I break? So the train will just be all garbage, but we will get to the end of the train. Run to there, and then the train last node and next node should probably be model looks legit. This curve offset's kind of crazy. The cars all have a model, do they? They all have a model. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. I think I need to go into the call stack again. Draw scene. That's not the real renderer command count, is it? Mesh count 26, model count, command count. Is this something weird where it's not being, I'm updating things in the wrong order? Render command count equals 0. It's rendering the ghost train correctly. It doesn't even know. We set the thing to... Do we set the train to active at some point? Yeah, there. It's a strange one to debug, actually. Let's chuck a thing in the renderer, draw scene. Oh, this is going to be annoying. How do we catch it? How do we catch this bug? It's just void pointers. This only happens if the... I just don't know why it's calling this function, because this is only used by these render commands, which should be like none, until we draw one. And it's going to keep doing it. When I pause here, okay, we're not drawing that. Who's asking for a render command? This is... So it's like something's being written into the wrong thing. Looking at the renderer, the render commands are like, there's one. We only ever used one. And everything else seems good. And the mesh, the model data, these are all the trains going to here. So these are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's weird that it's writing this crazy number into render commands. Is it just some call to render object? usize I train equals game trains I. Let's just step through it. Oh, okay. So game trains. We've got a one active train. We go through here, the train model looks okay. Train world position equals some crazy number. Then we get the train model data. Where we've set the thingamabob, then we step in here, because it's the only time we really interact. So it's render model. Model count is 1. Model data, model data. Model data looks good. The renderer has a command count of 0. Train car. So we're not actually drawing any cars. Ooh, okay, we stepped out of this. Oh, is this going to the next train? The train not active, not active, not active, not active, not active, not active, not active. Nice. So now we're into here, and we can go into render, begin, step into here. Renderer equals Genie renderer, command count is 0. Mesh count is 38. Draw mesh, draw mesh, draw mesh, draw mesh, draw mesh, draw mesh. Yeah, everything's working. I just tried to adapt it into multiple trains and I somehow created a crazy bug. Let's just go to here. Beep. So the renderer now, it's still got a normal renderer model count is 2. Model data looks good. The renderer still has a command count that's normal. We step out. We draw the debug world. Draw counts is 4. The Genie debug, that's all good. Am I blowing up something in the debug screen? Log count is 10. Carry on to there. Oh, what? Stack.cpp. Okay, carry on. Okay, we're back to trains. And the trains look normal. So where does this blow up? Command count is still good. There is a call stack, but it doesn't really help because the crash is happening on a function pointer, which got called from some part of the code, and when I go back there, the numbers don't make any sense, and I don't know if it's correct numbers. Okay, carry on to run to here. Oh yeah, I mean actually exit the loop. Okay. We get all that, that seems good. What's I? 1. Yeah. Go back into render. We go into draw scene. We get the renderer. The renderer is still making sense. Mesh count 38. Render model count. Where does the actual crash happen? How many frames before it crashes? If I go like that, now it doesn't crash. What? Oh. Now it crashes. So if I got the call stack, I get into this render commands, and render command counters through the roof for some reason. Is it render commands has gone like negative? Six billion. No. It can't, well, it's an i32, right? So it should be able to go negative. I don't know where that number's coming from. It'll be some simple, silly thing. Maybe I could do a little debug in, oh, I thought that was Visual Studio. Build. One up to date. Whoa, go away. So this might have a better call stack. Draw scene. Command count is some crazy number again. Renderer, mesh data. Are we doing like some sort of infinite loop? What is the render command? Are we in some sort of crazy, did I botch something when I made these loops? 4U size max trains. Whoa. Train engine in the game. Train. Oh, is it because we're writing a crazy amount of these debugs? Alright. Maybe we're just writing way too many of these car offset things. Not to mention all these Alright, Chili. Alright, Chili. Yeah, maybe we were just overflowing something because we were trying to print like recursively. Ten trains with 10 cars each showing their info. You know what I mean? All those prints. Maybe I was overflowing the render command count for... Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the same train. Isn't there a stepper on this when we make it? I can't read that one. I need my VS Code. Trains.c. When we make a new train, we set a train as mouse button left, train equals game train, current train index, and then train index plus thing over max trains. Maybe we'll go Genie debug text. Oh yeah, pink train build mode. Current train index. Game current train index. Train index equals 2. That's weird. Why did it happen twice? If the button down is left, oh, so this goes through. This draws the train model. Yeah. Why does it then no longer? Once we click the button, we should get another train. Showing up. Current node at bop. We go through, we get the thing. If we got a neighbor, which we do, the train equals the current train index. We get the train, we set it active. We set the current train index to 1. Then we go through all this stuff. This is why. Because this is mouse button down. It's just probably making all the trains, 1,000 trains in a click. So it just, all of them were on top of each other. That was probably what was up. I get caught by that bug so often. Especially if you let Copilot finish your thought for you. You know, you let it say, Go up here a little bit, would ya? Now we have another train, doodah. Go, buddy, don't get caught up. Don't get caught up. Oh. I'm gonna offset you a little bit. It takes a while to get up to full pace. Go, buddy, go. Don't get caught up. I'm gonna have to offset you now. Yes, we may have done it. And now I can put another train in here and see what happens with this train. Oh no. Go, buddy, don't get caught up with the other train. Oh, it's gonna be close. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, these two are a little close for comfort. Alright, chili beans. I know, Beansy. Oh, what's this? Oh no, I'm about to build a new world. I can step back because my editor has those types of things. Let's... Oh no! An exception has occurred. Chili, that's okay, Daisy. You heard a noise. It's gonna be alright. Oh, the grid is the world current level grid. Oh, these trains need to be set to a level. Okay. The train needs to know about its level. Let's just build something big as we can go. Build some sort of tower. I wonder how towery you can go. If we went up there, then we went up there. Ooh, this is gonna be up there. That goes around there, then up there. Let's try. Oh, the arthritis is kicking in. Full screen, no crashes. Okay, so once we get here, I guess we can come like up like that. Oh yeah. we're gonna need that one, but we can come down a notch here. Maybe this is just a game for people to build fun things. Alright, Beansy. Alright, Beansy. The mic's are real low because of the Beansy. Ooh. Interesting. Comes around here, goes up there. Or maybe we'll have to connect it up some other way. Right now we've got no way to delete rail. Oh, we're gonna need to slope down at some point. This is exciting music for this building of this thing. It's currently a loop. Go train. Let's speed up the proceedings a little bit. Let's add a couple of more trains. It's not really doing anything too fancy. Yeah, dog. Oh, you're getting caught up upon, my friend. I wonder if I can get some sort of other train line going. Could just remove a block. Wouldn't look very natural. We need to get tunnels going. Thousand frames a second. Should be able to handle quite a few trains. Even with this, all these blocks are rendering on top of each other, which is kind of... We need a downward sloping tile. Yeah. Oh, you're not going to let me connect, are ya? You think something's wrong based on my rules. Oh, is it because there's no block underneath you? Now. We're about to cause chaos. Eek! What happens when we get down there, friend? Oh, we never get down there. Oh. Oh no, we're caught in a loop forever. Yeah. That's a mega train. We could do like a real quick that one, split the trains. No. Now that we've done all this, like, and then, and what is this game about again? Looks pretty isometric-ish. I guess I can replace trains as I please. It'll start replacing the trains. Whoa. Yeah, nice to see ya. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. I'll probably be back on Monday. Catch you later. Oh no. Yes. Go trains. Down, 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 down. All right. Well, so that's pretty successful Friday. The trains are a little chaotic. Dum da da dum da 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 dum da dum da da. Man, there's no way to separate. I'm trying to separate the trains, but I don't think it's possible. I think they just stack pretty hard. Where is that? That one should go to that one, that one should go to that one. Oh, I've got one selected already. Yeah, go that way. Make a long loop. So this is, oh no, this is no, this is the starting point. Oh, you caught up. Oh, they're reasonably almost, but I don't think so. Oh, almost. They're still catching up to one another. The loop's not long enough. This is actually kind of fun. It's got no purpose. Goes up there, around there, down there, around there. Beautiful, mate, beautiful. Train. Cars. And Train rotations. Commit! Gotta stay committed. How good? Oh well. To everyone and anyone that dropped by the stream, I appreciate your time. Coming on this little leg of the journey. It's cool to see it developing beyond where it ever got to before. It's starting to get into new territory. And the code is reasonably okay for this. Why did we not? Genie debug. Are there not locks on these things? Max debug lines, reach for the frame. Do we get some arena allocation overlosion? That should always have a breakpoint on it, really. Anyway. Alright. It was a good little stream, good little Friday. It's good to be doing it. We'll catch you on the next one. What was that person's name? Albert Reinstein's C++ game engine development. I have to check that out. Hey Sprite, when did I open this? Oh, and a nice banana desktop to finish it off. Alright everyone, catch yous on the next